feel so fat. It's honestly, I feel fat. I've got my hernia done. Let me introduce it. Hang on 1 second. Hello everyone. We've started the podcast again. This is Mick Rooney. I'll tell you who he's in a set. I'm going to address the situation on why I haven't done a podcast in so long and why UC's not around. First of all, I just got my hernia done, and prior to the hernia, I was injured for fucking a year, bro. No, I was in pain, honestly. I wasn't comfortable. Look at me, I haven't trained, look how I've become so fat. I've just started to be active again.
Do you know why I laugh? Because hernia is actually a serious thing. But when you cut yourself the other day, it was a funny thing with us cleaning with the vodka. And I'm wondering, how were you in hospital when you go down the nurse like, you're in pain? Of course, I'm in pain.
What's it? So me and you see are no longer doing the podcast together. We've got no dramas of each other, we're not fighting, nothing like that. It's just, he's doing whatever he's doing, I'm doing whatever I'm doing. I got no time for it. I haven't got the time, he hasn't got the time, I've got there's always the issue. Me and Mick are together always. It's always the time we sit down for an hour to do a podcast because it's always with me. It's one of my closest mates. And yeah, so we just decided, me and you decided to go our own way. So there's no more me and you Brigante. So for the last time I'm going to say it. You'll see Brigante. I had to say that for the last time. So anyway, that's all done and dusted. This is Mick Rooney. Mick Rooney and me go way back. He's had a colourful life. He'll get into that down the track if we continue doing podcasts. For now, we're just going to ease into it. We're both new to this in the sense where we're recording it ourselves.
Yeah, that's right.
I haven't got no one to edit it.
That's right.
And I'm not here to be a professional. I'm not here to make it look like the best video. I'm simply, I didn't even turn the light on.
Nice and on. I think it turned off.
Did it?
Maybe we're in a battery. Did you charge it?
Is it working? Shouldn't the microphone be on?
The microphone will be on. Say it again.
No.
No, fuck it.
Just keep going. So these podcasts are raw. There's no edit. Like this, like now, for instance, the light turned off on the camera. On top of the camera, the microphone is. If UC was around, we would edit it, look professionally, whatever it was. I'm not phased. We're doing these raw videos. We put the camera up, put the mic. We're just going to sit and talk. We're not going to edit nothing. We're going to drop it how it is. He's like it. He's like it. He's not like it. Tune out. What can we do? End of the day, nothing's changed. The podcast might have a different co-host, but end of the day, it was my channel. It was always about my life.
That's right.
And UC was kicking along with it. So that's done and dusted. Let's talk about fucking, what do you want to ask me what's going on?
What's been happening since the last podcast? It's been about
a year.
A year? I mean, besides a little 1 minute video of you screaming. I was cleaning your cut.
All I've been doing
is
eating, going out, dinners, movies, doing no training, haven't been working, as you know, doing nothing really.
Yeah.
I've had a few issues here and there along the way, few scenarios. Excuse me, I miss the bikies.
Yeah? Why's that?
I don't miss the club, I miss all my friends. When I walked away from this life, I threw all my friendships away.
In what sense? You leave the club and it's just because, sorry, you're not part of the club anymore, so
no.
You can't be friends?
I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Say, for example, this phone rings right now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm not a nomad.
Yeah.
But let's hypothetically say there's a nomad sitting right there.
Yeah.
Alright, we're eating together.
Yeah.
His phone rings, he's having an argument with someone.
Yeah.
He's my mate.
Yeah.
He's going for a drama, whether I'm in the club or not.
Yeah.
I'm not going to go back because the club, I'm going to back him because he's my mate.
Yeah, fair point.
So I'm automatically in a scenario.
Yeah.
So you can't leave a club and stay friends with them, because if you're going to stay friends with them, you're going to get caught up in their dramas.
That's right.
So I decided to cut ties and walk away because they put this legislation on me where if I get caught with any nomad, I get a jail 5 years. Not consorting, it's called being the leader of a criminal group or some criminal organisation.
Yeah.
So I got hit with that and then I left.
And that's because of your ranking within the club?
I don't know why they did this, but they just targeted me.
Is that you individually, or all the other clubs as well had the same issue?
I don't know with other clubs, but I got hit with this Literally, I was at a restaurant eating, got raided. They walked in, closed the restaurant down.
Yeah.
Handed it to me and said, from this point on, you get caught with any one of these guys here,
Yeah.
you're going to get 5 years jail. They said, everyone else is free to go.
Yeah.
They did was serving you.
Did they pay the bill at least?
No, they didn't let us. The police actually walked me out.
Yeah.
And they said, listen, there's 50 nomads here, 60 nomads.
Yeah.
We're walking you out now because you've been served with it. It's time to go. Let's have it the bill. But there's all these boys eating here. Let me go in and fix the bill up. They said, no. Like, what do you mean?
So you got free food?
Bro, it was about $3.5 grand bill. I'm not even kidding you. The guy was spewing to call me up later on. And I'm like, I'm not paying it. Why should I pay it, brother? Like, normally there's 50, if there's 10 boys there, I'll pay it.
Yeah.
50 boys there, everyone chips in $100 each, pays the bill. I don't mind paying $700-800 for a 50 boy. I might pay $3.5 grand, get lost.
Yeah.
I said, mate, the police told me to leave. I couldn't chase the money up, it's your problem. But that's another thing anyway. The guy's a good bloke, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, okay.
That restaurant guy is actually a good bloke. He's not a dickhead on us, first. It's not my problem, it's the copper's problem. They shouldn't have told me to leave.
Yeah.
So anyway, what I'm trying to say to you, you can't be friends. I had to leave. Not retire, I left.
Yeah.
Retiring means you're still a member, but you've walked away just for...
Is that what they call like a life member?
Yeah.
Okay.
I threw it in
Okay.
completely, and I threw all the friendships in.
Right.
So right now I've only got...
So you're not a life member, you're not anything, you're disconnected from the nomads completely.
Completely disconnected.
Yeah.
I still talk to one nomad,
Yeah.
but he's my cousin.
Yeah.
He lives in Melbourne.
Family.
We don't talk about club stuff.
Yeah.
He's my actual blood.
Yeah.
So I'll be talking to him for the rest of our life, my family.
Yeah.
And I'll talk to my brother.
Yeah.
But we don't talk club stuff. It's not interested in all that stuff. I don't talk to any nomads at all.
Yeah.
None at all. Completely done and dusted. That life's no longer.
Yeah.
It's not my life. Do miss my friends, but I've only got like 5-6 mates left that aren't bikies.
Yeah.
They're all my friends before the nomads and then my friends after the nomads. And
Yeah.
you're one of them.
Yeah.
So my life's lonely, it's boring. I'm going back to work soon.
Yeah.
As you know, the shop's opening soon.
Yeah.
I'm coming on board with you guys. And
I already spent enough time with you, I don't know, you're into my head.
yeah, but you know what? I've noticed, I don't know, that life's just changed. I'm
Yeah.
thinking about I've got a child on the way.
Yeah. How's that for you?
Yeah, it's fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know if it's a boy or girl yet?
Boy.
Perfect.
Yeah. I've even got the name.
Already?
Yeah.
We'll save that
I
one.
can't
for
say
later.
the name.
Nah, save it for
Because
later.
Ashley would kill me. Me and Ashley broken up, but we're still the closest of friends.
No, you guys have done it right.
Yeah, we're best of
You've done it
friends.
right.
We're gonna co-parent. That's done and dusted. And yeah, I just
I reckon there's actually a lot of respect on that factor for yourself, because I reckon half the Aussie population, if they did the same thing, see you later, mate.
yeah.
Child support, what's that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Straight out.
Yeah.
But, yeah, what else you want to ask me?
I don't know, man. I guess so for the last year, just been kind of resting, chilling out, enjoying life, you could say.
Yeah, and
Taking
also,
some time off work.
and also, I want to touch on about UC.
Yeah.
I believe UC brought out a different side to me. Like, I need the viewers to understand. I didn't turn on UC for no reason. I walked away from the bloke because I portrayed in that podcast
Yeah.
different to what I am. He
Yeah,
just
definitely.
brought out the bad side to me.
Yeah.
Me and you hang out every day. Do we ever fight? Never.
No.
Do we ever raise our voice at each other?
No.
We always have a laugh. It's pleasant.
I honestly reckon, if a day had 100%, I reckon at least 97% of the time we're laughing. The other 3% you're going on your 450 messages on Instagram.
So to touch on it, I don't hate UC. I honestly don't hate this boy. This boy's a good kid. He helped me build the podcast up. I've got no drama with the kid.
Yeah.
We're just not good for each other.
Yeah.
It's like, for instance, me and Ashley. I love her dearly,
Yeah.
but we don't work in a relationship.
Yeah.
I had to leave her. Well, she left me, but it was like mutual
It was a
decision.
mutual decision.
Just like me and UC. If I see UC now, if I was eating somewhere and UC was walking past and he tripped over,
Yeah.
I'd run over and pick him up. You're right, brother, this, that. Or I'd go shake his hand. We're not fighting. He rubs me up the wrong way,
Yeah.
and I just couldn't do it no more. So I had to end it with the bloke.
Yeah.
So we're never going to do podcast again. We're done, no matter what.
You said before you miss the bikies.
Yeah, I do. I miss riding. I miss partying.
Yeah. So I go elaborate more on that. The riding part of things. You've got 100 bikes, all the boys. You're at the front. You're leading the pack. Is it the fact that you feel superior that you're there, or is it that you just got Harley just thumping down the highway?
I can't explain it. It's a feeling you can't explain.
Because I think
you have to feel it.
I think a lot of young kids, when we could actually, in New South Wales, when there was a lot of, when it was everywhere, right? You'd see them do national runs, you'd see them do all that. I reckon so many kids would look at it like, oh, I want to do that.
Doing that, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I tell you, doing all that's fun, but the drama side of things and the backstabbing of things isn't fun.
Yeah.
And the police attention isn't fun.
Yeah.
But it is a fun life. It's 50-50. It's got its good, it's got its bad.
Yeah.
I do miss it, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I miss walking around with my colours on. I'll tell you an example, yeah? A few weeks ago, I was somewhere and somebody walked up to me. Actually, there was about 6-7 blokes. Alright, they walk up to me. No drama, nothing. Walk up to me. I knew they wanted to ask something. They go back, word with you. I left my table, got up, I go, what's up? I got defensive straight away.
Yeah.
6-7 blokes walking up to you. Anyway, because I was sitting there eating, they've walked past, I was with a girl, they've obviously tapped each other, so look, old mates here.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're bikies.
Yeah.
Tell you the truth, I don't know, we know each other, but I've never confirmed they're bikies or not, but I know them from jail.
Right.
So I know these heads from jail. Anyway, we're not enemies or nothing, but I got defensive straight away. They've come up to me and they've said to me, brother, come here, word. Well, done. I don't know why, it was instant reaction. I was eating, so I had the knife in my hand.
Yeah.
I didn't realise I still had the knife in my hand. You know when you get defensive?
Yeah.
I'm not even thinking I've got a knife in my hand.
Yeah.
Not thinking of that in a second. I'm just
Yeah.
automatically, I'm eating, I look up, I say, what? See what's up?
It's automatic defense.
Automatic. I didn't even, that wasn't really a defence because I just had it in my hand.
Yeah.
I think they thought, this guy just pulled a knife on us.
Yeah.
I don't know if it stopped the drama.
Yeah.
It possibly could have stopped what was going to occur.
Yeah.
I don't know. And he goes, can we have a word? And I was like, yeah, what's up? Stood up. You want to have a word here? You want to have a word on the car park? What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Real agitated.
Yeah.
They go, bro, relax. Like I feel they wanted to start something.
Yeah.
But when they realised I got a knife in my hand,
Yeah. They're back down.
they backed down. You know, and I was like,
Did they realise it was just a butter knife?
no, it was a steak knife, bro.
Oh,
I was eating the marinades. I was
Really?
yeah.
They give you machetes with it.
The heartbreak was sitting in their knives. I swear to God, their steak knives are like that. And there's a car park right on the side. And I'm always back and forward from there. I might go there for a month every day, then I might not go there for. So I hadn't been there for a while, I just popped in there. And it wasn't even that busy to you. These blokes are walking through to go to the car park.
Yeah.
They're from a different area too.
Yeah.
They're not even from my area. Anyway, I got defensive, and then one of them go, I go, what did you want to ask me anyway?
Yeah.
I think they just changed what they were going to say
Yeah.
to say to me, are you still a nomad?
Right.
So I got offense to that too.
Yeah.
I'm not even a nomad, brother.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I'm still a nomad. I know what I say on my podcast. I'm a nomad, what? What the fuck do you want?
Yeah.
And then one of them was like, looked at me like, they've realised they're like, it's touch and go, like,
Yeah.
it's going to erupt right now. The girl shit herself, took off, fucking to the car straight away.
The
So
girl with you?
Yeah, when I came back, she was in the car. And then one of them goes to me, bro, relax, we're not from these areas.
Yeah.
We just bumped into you.
Yeah.
I go, what do you mean you're not from this area? You just bumped into me. Like, why wouldn't you come up to my table and shake my hand and hug me? Like, he's come up, he's got a fucking problem, brother.
Yeah.
You got a problem with brother or something? Is there a drama?
Yeah.
And then he's like, no. I go, what do you mean if I'm a nomad or not? They go, we just want to, I go, what's it to you anyway? I go, yeah, I'm a nomad. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Long story short, they just fucking buckled these cunts.
Yeah.
Listen to this, brother. They buckle, they leave. I go back to the table. One of them, you know, comes talk to cunts and talk. Next thing I know, I went back, the girls left, went back to the car. I went and paid the bill. Didn't even realise I had the knife at the point when I was talking to him. That night, someone rings me up. I'm going to say his name. There's bloke, can we talk? He started, yeah, bloke, can we catch up? I knew there was something up.
Yeah.
I go, I'm in this city. He goes, you're beautiful, I'm in this city, can we catch up? This guy's stand-up guy too, he's not a weak cunt.
Yeah.
Long story short, I go down, met up with him, so what's up? So why would you pull a knife from my little cousin? I was like, I go, what? Then why the fuck did I pull a knife from your cousin?
Yeah.
I go, who's your cousin anyway? Tells me who his cousin is. I said, that fucking cunt that bumped into me heart to heart. He goes, yeah, I go, you pulled a knife on him. He goes, bro, you did. It was 6-7 of them, you pulled a knife. So first of all, I can't remember if I pulled a knife or not.
Yeah.
Secondly, They're lucky if I did have a knife in my hand, I didn't put holes in the wall. For Paul walking up to him anyway and trying to pull me up.
Yeah.
The little pricks from there pull me up. I said, fuck him. Then this bloke goes to me, fair call, they shouldn't have walked up to 6, 7 of them. Shook my head, he goes, bro, I want to ask him, do you know? And I go, no, bro. He goes, what the fuck did you say you were? I go, bro, even if I am or not, what the fuck is it to them?
That's right.
I'm not a nomad, but who gives a fuck, bro? You got a problem with me? Who cares what I'm wearing on my back? My brother's a fucking nomad, what's the fucking problem?
Yeah.
I'm not a pussy where I left the nomads from a week, cunt.
Yeah.
I left the nomads because I don't want to be a part of it no more.
Yeah.
Love was gone, not interested in this bikey politics.
Because you've been there for quite some time.
20 years, bro, 21 years, and the police would give me a hard time. I've left the bikies because, bro, if I'm standing there and I see any gang walking past,
Yeah.
I'll look up, oh yeah, I never know. So if I see another gang,
Yeah.
I'm the type of guy, I'm not scared of no one.
Yeah.
But it's just the way I do things. I'm not the type of person to bridge up to it for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't bridge up to no cunt. You bridge up to me, I'll bridge up to you.
Yeah.
So if I see a bikie, how are you? When I was a nomad, it was hard to when I see another bikie wave at it. You're always on guard, you're always worried, oh, the coppers are coming, the coppers aren't coming on, I'm bumping into this guy, there's cameras here, it's a lifestyle I was just sick of.
Yeah, right.
Fuck off me, what am I fighting for? This vest not doing nothing for me,
Yeah.
get lost. Take the colours, fuck off.
So the vest probably causes more trouble
Then it's
anything.
worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camaraderie with the boys, awesome fun. Thumping down the highway, awesome fun. The partying, awesome fun. Driving from the cops, the headache, the stress, the constant abuse or harassment is just over and above.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, so that was that.
Yeah.
So my life's fucking, I haven't been training, I feel like shit. I just fucking bought a sauna suit the other day, I'm on his way. I've gained 25 kilos. I just had the operation now and I start training, get back in shape. My brother's getting out soon, just get back in my life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you're all
Oh,
mate.
yeah, right, mate, yeah. So let's talk about you a little bit, mate.
What do you want to talk about? You ask me some questions.
What's going on? How come I want to ask something?
Yeah.
All the years I know you,
Yeah.
you never wanted to come on social media, you never
Yeah.
wanted to be seen. What made you now agree to always be on my Instagram? You want to crank your Instagram, you come on my podcast? What's going on with you?
Well, I want to open up a charity, and do some raffling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the honest truth.
So if you're doing a charity using my platform, what do I get out of it?
Nothing, bro.
Fuck off!
Just my friendship. No, because look, there's a lot of people in the world, right?
Yeah.
And as you mentioned earlier, I've had a colourful past. Been through thick and thin.
Yeah.
So it's not, I was never social media engaged because I didn't really care, right? But if we could reach a few people, we get to raffle off some fee rods, lowrider S's, Lambos, all these kind of things. People get to win stuff.
Yeah.
We help out a charity. We're doing good in the world. Put good out there, bro. Good will come back.
We'll drop the charity name once you get it going.
Yeah.
We'll start promoting it.
Yeah.
I'll just take a little cut over it. Yeah, right, you're on, man.
I'll give you one raffle ticket.
So what's going on?
Not much, man. Want to get this, get our shop started. So, get you in there and have you hard labour for me.
Yeah, fuck.
I can't carry heavy things, bro. I'm just look at the size of me, bro.
Really, you can't.
Nah,
So
but
what else, bro? You're with me every day, right?
yeah.
What do you think of my lifestyle? And you've been there a few times where you've thought it's going to be on, you're like, bro, I think it's we're going to knuckle on these cunts. They look at
Yeah,
you, they know
definitely.
who you are, they want to prove themselves.
Like that time, those big four guys were coming. You remember that? And I go, hey, something's happening.
Oh,
Take your
yeah,
backpack off.
yeah.
Nah, bro, we're just trying to get a photo.
Yeah. Fucking.
Nah, look, I think, I reckon, this is the honest truth, yeah? Straight out. I reckon I've learned more about the media from hanging out with you than all these conspiracy theories,
Yeah.
right? Because anyone that can spend not even a day you don't get to know someone,
Yeah.
but over years and years of friendship, us obviously now a lot more full time into everything,
Yeah.
I reckon the media perceives people to be very different to who they actually are.
What do you think of me?
Look,
Tell me the honest thing.
yeah,
Going off everything you hear, previous podcasts, the one portrayed and all that, what do you think of me on a day-to-day basis?
well,
and my life.
in regards to the podcast, I know you're genuinely getting fucking pissed off, you know?
Yeah.
But that's alright.
Fuck, he was pissing me off, bro.
But
You say he's a good kid. He's good. I shouldn't call him a kid. He's a great man. You say he's a good bloke. He rubs me up the wrong way, bro. Straight
Yeah.
out.
I honestly believe you're the kind of person, if you have anybody within your circle, no matter what's going to happen, they're in your circle, you're going to back them, even if they're wrong.
Yeah.
I think the only difference is with you, you want to, if I had dramas, and bro, I fucked up, I actually been in the wrong, but I need your help.
Yeah.
And I know you'd always be there.
100%.
Right? Good bloke, fucking funny as shit. Like,
Should I tell them how people are reaching out to from America? Well, there's Mafia says for podcast.
yeah, actually, yeah, why not?
I'll
Maybe
tell
we
you-
can get some, but we don't get other people on here.
Yeah, I'll tell you this what, there's a guy who got out of jail after 30 years in America. He's got a podcast growing. I'm not going to say his name so people don't say trying to chase clout on that. Italian guy, but he's cooperated with the police. He rolled on a big mafia guy over there. His people reached out to me and said, "You want to do a podcast together via Skype?" I just knocked it back straight
No.
out. His podcast is going good, bro. He's got a couple 100,000. He's old. Bloke was there 30 years, bro, but he went crown witness against another big, I'm not going to say his name because if we're going to say, oh, he's trying to chase clout. Not like that. But I've had a few people reach out. I might start doing, not with him, because he's a give up. I might start doing Skype or review on music.
I reckon we should review some music.
Not Sydney music, because I don't want to be a part of all that.
Nah, too many dramas.
Yeah, it's not worth the headache. I'm the type of person, but I can't handle these Instagram wars and that. I get dirty, bro. Straight out. I start getting dirty, bro.
You already get enough trolls as it is.
Yeah, so I don't want to.
Actually, ever since you started tagging me, I'm even getting people trolling me.
So yeah.
Saying, oh, you don't even own that car. It's like, how do you know, bro?
Yeah, so I'm not gonna. I don't want to talk about Sydney rappers or Melbourne rappers.
No, I reckon we focus on America.
Yeah, everyone
Pop
says to me,
Smoke.
what's your opinion on? I want to focus on all the dead rappers.
So Tupac, Biggie,
Nah, like this Pop Smoke, yeah, Tupac
Yeah.
and that, but Pop Smoke,
yeah,
and how all these rappers were nobodies until they die.
yeah,
All these rappers are no one. Like I get people messaging me from America constantly. Like big gangsters
yeah,
from Mexico on accounts, they FaceTime me, they show me their real accounts, and they're always talking about this guy, that guy. I want to talk about these dead rappers and they're fucking nobody.
yeah,
Nobody until once they get killed,
yeah,
then they're the greatest musicians ever existed.
yeah,
So that I wouldn't mind talking about.
yeah.
Or if you want to keep asking questions, we just talk to each other. But, you know, this first podcast, I don't want to go too long.
Yeah.
I don't want to do like before, 2-hour podcast, 3-hour podcast.
No.
We just do
I
25.
don't have time for it anyway, bro.
What are you going to do?
Just go do things.
You got nothing to do, bro.
Xbox, bro.
So yeah, so I don't want to do these long podcasts. I want to do more consistency, but small ones. Do you know, like
I reckon whoever watches the podcast maybe drop some comments on
what we should talk about? Yeah.
what they would like to hear about.
Yeah.
Because you've covered a lot about your life. You've done some
Yeah.
prison stories, you know, your general day-to-day life, what club life was like.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's so much
I've
more.
run out at topics.
I reckon there's a lot more there, but I reckon it's, you know,
See, the problem is with UC. After we left it so long, we didn't do podcasts. We lost that momentum.
Momentum.
Momentum,
Yeah.
whatever you call. So me and him done a podcast about a few months ago, before our last argument.
yeah,
And we didn't air it because I felt there was no. It just didn't. It didn't like what we lost that like laughing that
that
natural.
connection.
You know, I see how now you're a bit tense because your first podcast. And
Yeah,
as time goes on, you loosen up, you ask more questions. It gets
Yeah, of
funny.
course.
You loosen up. It's hard when the cameras. Not everyone's set for cameras. I just
you're used to that.
even for my first podcast, I was good.
Yeah,
I just know how to talk
but
shit.
that's because you've had media exposure from day one.
Yeah, so, but there's a lot of things I want to talk about, though. You know what I mean? Even like the Sydney, just in general, like the economy. Everyone's going broke.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know, man. Like everyone's going broke. I don't know. There's no shops working. A lot of my mates that are builders. Things aren't looking good for anyone. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going to happen 5 years from now, but it feels to me the world is falling apart around us, and the poorer are getting poorer.
Yeah,
and
richer getting richer.
The richer getting richer. That saying literally is happening.
Yeah,
You can see it now. Like a
We need to find a Robin Hood.
Corona didn't affect all these big companies. It only affected small people.
That's right.
Do you know what I mean? Like you get the banks bailing out all these massive companies, helping them all out.
Yeah.
But the little average guy in the corner
Yeah.
is irrelevant. The banks aren't even trying to help. Do you know what I mean? So I think the world is changing. Everything's changing, my friend.
Yeah.
And I reckon that I want to keep doing videos.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to talk about.
I reckon we get a camera when we go to the shops.
Yeah.
I reckon that's when we have the most amount of fun. We're in the car.
Oh, vlogging and that.
Yeah, just I reckon, how you react to it on drive.
There's a lot of things we could talk about because yes, since you've been hanging out with me, you've seen my fans come up to me. You've seen enemies hostile where it's almost going to erupt.
It's either it's on or it's off, yeah.
You've seen you and I as well. I'll be walking in the street up to certain people and you even say, bro, I think it's going to be on right now.
That's right.
And then for whatever reason it doesn't happen. I think it's cameras. They're not crossing the road over to me. I'm not crossing the road over to them.
Yeah. And
then you've seen me mix with people that genuinely love me.
That's right.
So I have a mixture. So there's 3 different type of people that I deal with in the street every day. There's the fan, there's the haters, and then there's guys that just don't care, come hug you, kiss you, they're genuinely good blokes.
Yeah.
So you've seen, we won't get into all the topics, but you've seen in the last year, I've almost had a few scenarios. And we'll
Stretching balls? What are you doing?
yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that later. But yeah, just life's just fucking, I don't know.
Looking forward to coming working?
Yeah.
You're a hard worker actually.
I miss working. I'm looking forward to training again. So I look fat. Walking in the street, I feel fat. I don't feel good. So I start training again. And my son's coming soon.
Well, ever since I had my son, I reckon that's when I became the fattest.
No, you look alright.
Because what we'd do is, Mrs. is pregnant, right? And we just Uber Eats it every night.
Yeah.
Kebab one night, El Jana the next.
Yeah.
And she always gets the healthy option. I'm always getting the fried chicken and
Do
everything.
you know what we should do as well? We should bring someone in on the podcast. One person a fortnight.
Yeah.
We choose them.
Yeah.
And they come to sit with us. And whoever does come to sit with me, rest assured, how I was portrayed with the podcast with you see, it's not how I really am.
No.
In life, you piss anyone off, they're going to yell and scream at you. If we're having a normal conversation, the right questions are asked, back and forth, we're never going to have an argument.
That's right.
Do you know what I'm saying? I think we should bring people here, one person a fortnight.
Yeah.
We'll do a few podcasts every couple of days, drop one. We'll start what we'll do when we're out and about.
Yeah.
We'll keep the camera in the car.
Yeah.
Keep the camera at work. Yeah, keep the camera. So one at work, one in the car. And when we're out and about, we'll start doing vlogging, not just sitting here talking.
Yeah.
So we'll change it up.
Just so everyone can see in your day-to-day life.
I just feel when I was doing it before, if you see, we got to a point, there's no more you could talk about. Do you know what I mean? Like, so where do you go with that? And I enjoy doing these podcasts and that. So I think we're going to do vlogging and podcast.
Yeah.
And we'll bring someone here once a week, once a fortnight. They can ask me, they can have a book, ask me whatever. You can ask me any questions you want. You come to Sydney's table, but all of his message, can you tell me your Instagram?
Macaroni.
How do you spell it?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, spell your Instagram.
Remember we did it and I was just like doing 200 or
What I'm going to do, I'm going to
Here we go.
post your page on the actual YouTube on its own.
Yeah.
Mine and your page, we'll crop them.
Yeah.
We'll put it actually on the YouTube and say everyone add
Yeah.
Macaroni and message him any questions you want. If you want to come to the podcast, to my house, we sit here, we talk, we have a laugh. I don't want you to come just hang out. I want you to come with questions.
Yeah.
Because let me tell you, he's no Einstein and I'm no Einstein. And end of the day, I know a lot of people want to ask me a lot of things, and they always say to me, "You seem to ask you the right questions." So I want people to come once a week with 20 questions.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a 3-hour podcast, 2-hour podcast. You come over, you sit, ask me 20 questions, give and take back and forward, have a little conversation, and then you leave.
Macaroni triple O.
How do you spell it?
M-I-C-K
Yeah.
A-R triple O N-I.
And I.
Macaroni.
So everyone wants to see what Mick's page is, look on my next upload. I'm going to upload his Instagram page.
The V-Rod that we're going to be
Because
raffling
I
off
don't know
as
how to
well.
add it to the video.
We can't even edit.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
but you know what? The V-Rod's on there actually, that we're going to be raffling off.
Oh, the raffle.
Yeah.
Also, Mick's got a charity and he does raffles where he's going to do Harley Davidsons, Lamborghinis, AMGs, boats, jewelry, all these raffles. I got no part of it. All due respect, it's not my thing, raffles
That's right.
and that. I'll help you promote it if I can. But I'm not into doing all these. You can do whatever you got to do. I know you're into these charities and that. I'd love to help, bro, but my head doesn't suit well, and I don't even think the police will allow me to do charities. So I don't want to come near a thing of ruin a good thing you've got going for the
Yeah, fair go.
people that need it, deserve it, and need
That's
help in life. You know what I mean? You might never have driven a Ferrari before, or a Lamborghini, or you know, maybe some poor family, 6-7 kids, can win the Lamborghini and go sell the Lamborghini.
Buy a house.
Yeah, and you can even do a raffle where furnish someone's house. You know what I mean? He's going to do a lot of things, like a whole house package, puts it up, $30 raffle, $40 raffle, whatever it costs, you buy the raffle, and you get a chance to win. So he's doing some good things. That's also why I told you to come on the podcast. I believe we've got a platform, and I want to do good things.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, I still want to tell people about gangster stuff and talk and have a laugh, but I think we should use the podcast for exposure for your charity and to give some poor families out there couches, TVs,
100%.
Lamborghini. The Lamborghini is not necessarily due because it's a Lamborghini, it's because the value of it's 500 grand.
That's
So
right.
you win that and you go sell it for 400 grand or whatever you want to do with it, and you start your life
Towards a house.
towards a house.
That's it.
Do you know what I mean? So we can do raffles, we're going to do a lot of raffles. What do you do money at raffles?
We're doing the 15,000 giveaway now.
That's not a raffle, mate. You're giving that away.
Yeah, that's actually
That's
that's
the kind
another
of
thing. Yeah.
He's also given away 15 grand. People think it's a joke, but it's really not. Straight out.
All the trolls anyway.
Yeah, so I think we get people to like write in to your Instagram.
They're writing in, talk about topics. I reckon anything you'd want to hear from Woody. You know, life experiences, thoughts on this or thoughts on that. Not going to obviously bag out anyone or talk about that kind of stuff. That's not us. So.
And also, I want the viewers to understand we do need help with this podcast because I'm not the smartest guy in the world. You're not the smartest guy in the world. I've got too much going on.
Thanks, bro.
We've got too much going on about personal life to sit and worry about
100%.
questions and answers.
That's right.
So I believe if we get a viewer to either come and sit here, ask whatever you want,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Stuff like that, I think would be good. You know, or if you've got any ideas for the podcast, let me know. But they're not going to be long podcasts no more. And we're going to drop this one unedited, raw, how it is. Everyone's going to understand. I am an ex-gangster, ex-bikie, lived on the streets, lived in prisons. I'm not a sophisticated tech book guy, good on laptops and that. So my videos are raw, they're real, they're not edited. I used to tell you, so let's not edit nothing, let's drop it how it is. He always wanted to do it the proper way,
Yeah.
look professional and stuff. I always say, I'm not here to make money off my podcast, I'm not here for that. I couldn't care about all that. I'm here just to enjoy myself and have a laugh.
Share a story.
Share a story, you know what I mean?
So I think there's a lot of kids out there that you'd actually either deter them away from it.
Yeah.
And I think there's obviously the minority that are always going to go towards that life anyway.
I just think anyone that goes to become a gangster and all that, they're going to learn the hard way.
That's right.
Do you know what I mean? Like, look at my life. Would I change it? I don't know if I'll change my life because it's made me who I am.
Yeah.
In the sense, I could be told tomorrow I'm going to die next week and I could deal with it.
Yeah.
I haven't lived a sheltered life.
Yeah.
Lived a very hard life, some dark days. I don't think there's anything can be thrown my way that I'm not ready for.
Yeah, right.
So for that aspect,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't change my life for all the misery and suffering I had.
Yeah.
But not everyone's built how I'm built.
Yeah.
So I think if you're a youngster, you're out there, I've always said it. This gangster life, mate, there's only a fair few that are cut out for this life. I'm not
100%.
sitting there saying I'm the toughest guy in the world, but God knew I could handle a very, very difficult life. I've endured we don't ever want to get into it. But yeah, this gangster life's got to go, and let's do this charity. I'll help you promote it as much as I can, and we'll take it from there.
Yeah.
And
I reckon we've got a few more stories to talk about that.
it's your first time you sat on the camera with me, so
Yeah. Not today.
you're doing all right.
I reckon we've got a few more coming up.
Yeah, just
And I'm sure we're going to have some comments. Where
just
say,
reply
hey,
to everyone on
so it's-
Instagram, because
yeah,
you know the problem I had with UC, he wouldn't engage with all the people, so people started getting just not messaging
Turned off.
because they thought he doesn't reply, and people message me and I don't reply because
Yeah.
I always said from day one I'm not going to reply to IDs and that. So you're the type of guy, you're a smart guy in the sense where, and you're a man of your word, if you tell people you're going to reply, you reply.
100%.
So all he is that want to come to my house and sit on the table and sit, ask me questions, message Mickey Rooney, and yeah, we'll take it from
I
there.
don't know. I've got to get the number plate somehow.
Yeah, get enough at Mickey Rooney, and we'll wrap it up.
That's it.
And we're gonna the intro and that I don't know. We used to do. You see my guy there, what is
No, we'll get one.
We're gonna think of one.
Yeah.
Woody to show macaroni, I don't know about that one. Alright, that's a wrap. And you say you used to always get up and turn it off. So can you do the honours?
You see it again. Moody to show.